Previously on Aaron Live.
Is that ever going to go away?
Yeah, it is, because I ran it last week and you weren't here. So it didn't have the effect. So that was me blowing it up.
Okay, good.
So we're done with Nosferatu, at least until next Halloween.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Aaron Live. This is me, Aaron. This is Shelley Showtime over here. It's December already.
Yep.
It's the 5th, 2021. Mm-hmm. We're almost into 2022.
Wow.
I remember like having a conversation when I was 19 years old with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
When I worked over at Montgomery Ward in Monkey Ward's in the camera department. And I said, can you imagine, we'll be 36 years old in the year 2000. We were like, oh,
I know. I used to say, I'll be as old as my mom.
I know. And now, oh my gosh. What
now
I would
our
give
kids are saying something like that.
What I would give to be 36.
Oh, those are the years.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, let's see who's here.
We're behind. Let's go back. Yeah, we got to go back.
Well, I know for a fact that Randy Howell was here first. And you know what you get for that, Randy? Nothing. That's right. Yep. But thank you for joining us.
How many leg kicks are here?
Leg kick is there. Hello.
One.
One leg kick. Well, how many leg kicks were you expecting?
No, the next one.
How many leg kicks are there? Oh, wow. I didn't. It never even occurred to me.
Can I start snacking early?
No.
I'm thirsty.
Just wait a second.
Gosh,
you've been on for like you've been up here like for 30 seconds. You're already take me. I'm done.
I'm done. Give me my snacks. All right, let's see.
Hail, Aaron and Shelley. Hail, chat. Wife's got the Hallmark Channel on. Figured I'd better find something else to do. So apparently we're just good enough to beat out the Hallmark Channel.
Hey, I'll take it.
But you know what's also good enough to beat out the Hallmark Channel? That's right.
Well,
so
we'll take it though.
We blew up the Hallmark Channel.
Oh my gosh.
And Dr. Masks with it.
What else we got?
Oh, Shelley's here. Seems to be very happy.
I'm vertical. Oh my gosh, I'm out of bed.
Yeah, that's right. It's a rough 2 weeks, but she's been up and now she's ready to rock and roll. Bill Meacham is here.
I'm not. What did
JP
Randy
Roke
say?
is
I
here?
was bright and shiny or something.
Bushy-tailed and something.
Yeah. But I'm here.
Sequential Treasures has shown up, so now I'm here so we can have some Christmas cheer. Hey, that rhymes.
Christmas
and
cheer.
it's almost Seussian. Bill says even at Christmas time, Nosferatu is
still
creepy.
I know.
That's why I play.
He does that just.
And there's something to have like giant spiders, and that'll really get her going. Mythic Rare Steak is here. Hello, Low Prestige. Hello, thanks for joining us. You're telling me I turned 50.
Look, Marcus.
Oh, isn't that sad?
That's so sweet.
Telling me he turned 56 this year. He's
your like age. The Sam. No, I'm 55. Hello.
You are not.
I am too.
You were born in 1966. It's
4
2000.
to get to them, and then 1.
Wow, I'm way older than you. Because I'm going to be. I don't even talk about it.
You done good.
Yeah, rob the cradle.
Hey, Paul.
Paul's
Yeah.
back with us. Thanks for joining us.
It's the first one I've heard besides myself say that. Yes. Once it's tough being vertical, you don't care what you're doing as long as you're vertical. It's a good day. Yeah.
A booming endorsement.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Boom. That wasn't that good.
That was good.
Just like everybody's funny. No, everybody's not funny.
See, look, we're just all in our.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bill's 55. Or Bill.
66.
Paul's 55.
Girl or chicks born in 66.
Okay, can you say that in
Okay.
English?
No.
So we can all understand what you were just
Les
trying to say?
femmes no. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it. Yay, Shelly's back. Thanks.
Shelley just gave Aaron the daggers of death stare when he mentioned spiders. Yeah, well, that means they're coming up shortly.
Yeah, you know those pictures they put online, like, what would you do if you found this in your house? And I'm like, burn it down.
Well,
burn it to the ground.
You've seen the video where the guy tries to capture the spider under a glass jar and it escapes and jumps.
No.
And then the next thing is him packing his bags, and then it's him getting on a plane, and then it's him launching off into space. And then once he's in space, he blows up the earth.
That would be
pretty good video.
That would be so me. I think it's maybe because we grew up in Gilligan's Island.
That's true.
Used to think they're funny. So
it's true.
You think you're funny? Are you?
No, I know I'm funny. There's a difference.
Oh.
Okay, so what about Gilligan's Island?
Well, no, because Gilligan's Island had that big spider
that
in
giant
the cave.
spider episode in the cave,
it makes me think of spiders.
Even as fake as that spider was, that was still creepy.
Oh, and then because we had that huge wolf spider in our house in Florida.
Gosh, it gets bigger every time you tell this story.
As big as your head. And I had to turn the alarm on. No,
like
it's ginormous.
Big. It was.
You're so full. It was ginormous. I stepped on it. I had to turn the alarm off, stepped on it, pivoted, and ran out of the house screaming like a little girl. It was huge.
She did pivot and ran out of the house screaming like a little girl, but it was not. I went and looked at it. There's like this spider like this big all bunched up on the floor. Now,
well, that's when I smashed him and pivoted. It kind of twirled him up.
Okay.
It was like this.
Okay, but let's talk about something pleasant. Can we?
His definition of pleasant.
No. This is what you were begging for.
Bring it.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Oh, we gotta update your bad words.
I swear, we're gonna have a swear jar for you next time.
I didn't swear.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's just we need.
All right.
To update.
So,
goodness.
Hang on a second here.
Oh, snaggage.
Blue Diamond. These are the honey roasted. We had these before, and as someone said, they're like crack.
Then we just went to the lobby to get some crack. Oh my gosh.
But there's more.
Oh wait. Crying already. Ooh. Oh, I thought they were peanuts.
No, they're chocolate raisins.
All right. Speaking of raisins,
I knew you would need any.
He said he's gonna make a raisin pie at Christmas.
I am. Well, raisin apple. It's gonna be like.
Baby, put it. You just want to eat it all by itself.
I learned that from my dad.
What else you got?
We only bring pies home that he likes, so no one else would eat them.
Yeah.
Right up there on the printer.
Look what he got me. Ooh. Look what I got me. Ooh.
So.
Yeah, can I do it now?
No. Can you do what?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's hot up here. We got air conditioner.
It's like 40 degrees outside. I go downstairs. She left the sliding glass door open. It's
let the dog out.
It's like a freaking meat locker down in our living room because she let the dog out and she couldn't wait for him to come back. She had things to do.
He takes forever. Oh my gosh.
It's freezing. So anyway, but she's boiling.
But up here it's warm.
It's comfortable. It's not warm. Give me my Oh, not yet. She has the
We'll be right back. You gotta go to whatever screen you want to go to. Get your toes.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Okay. Well,
I might have a concussion.
Oh yeah, that was just about knocked you
messed up my
your butt, didn't it? Wow.
I'm already on my butt. Oh, no longer friend.
There it is. Diabetes activated. You got it.
It's like Wonder Twin powers.
What?
It's like Wonder Twin powers. Activate.
Yeah, I know, but what were you pointing
pancreas. Oh, that one.
Yeah, SHELLEY plus.
I am always family friendly. I always am.
That was
Am I getting like credit?
that was
Like,
a preemptive strike.
no. Oh.
I hope not. That's like you have lettuce stuck in your teeth and no one tells you.
I know. So I was like, do I have lipstick on?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The mock mince pie.
Oh,
Not with
I
the Ritz
just-
crackers. This is raisins and apples in it, like a nutmeg and all sorts of good Christmassy
Why
holiday
would you do
cheer.
that when you can have a good pie?
Because I like it. I'm going to make cherry and I'm going to make apple too.
Okay, I'll
What did I just make yesterday? With the help of my
Ooh.
dear 90-year-old mother.
pie.
Turkey pot pie. We had
Turkey
so much
pot
turkey
pie.
left over.
Yep.
It was fabulous. Too. And it still is.
Whose
There's a ton
family?
of it.
Say, whose family? Everybody?
Whose family? What?
Mhm.
What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, keep up. Right there. Yep.
Shelley Pusty. Whose family?
Everybody. And then it's all fun and games, so I lose an eye. Just give me 2 weeks,
You're
and then you
this
can
close.
do whatever.
You're this close to losing that eye right now.
Just 2 weeks.
Oh,
La, la, la. Let's
David Williams is
see.
here.
David,
Yay, David.
my bro.
Says, I'm not funny, but I'm funny looking. I'll take that because comedy in any way you can get it, right?
But Paul's a good question. How did we deal in Florida?
How do we deal with
Because
what?
it's 40 degrees outside and I'm still sweating. I mean, I just curled my hair with like a 400-degree
Air conditioning?
Right, but it was still just like brutal. It was almost 19 years ago that we moved to Florida. Wow, I think I could tolerate the heat better when I was
I
younger
liked it.
and fit. And
I liked it.
well, and
There
our
was
daughter
there
has
was
curly
strange-
hair,
there was
so she
strange
had.
animals.
Well, yeah, but your baby's all fat, chunky, afro.
What did she
she's all
care? She
curly.
was like 2. What
Oh
did she care?
man, no, it was awesome for the most part.
Nice to see you both together. It's like Abbott and Costello or Laurel. Okay, which one's which? Maybe even Dean Martin and Jerry
Okay,
Lewis.
I'll be Costello. I know,
Oh,
I'm a little rounder.
oh my goodness.
Let's see what else.
Stat Zero's here.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yay!
Okay, where are we at? Everything is air conditioned in the South. That's true.
Well, so when we moved, yeah, this cold is
No, that's what
It
I was
just
saying.
kills me, this
The
cold weather.
wildlife in Florida made it worth it. It was
for
very
you.
interesting.
Everything bit me.
Well,
Yeah, we haven't spoken in 2 weeks. Now we got to get everything out.
oh gosh, whatever.
I've been sleeping for 2 weeks.
Um,
No, everything bit me. Right?
Victor Thomas.
Victor
is here.
Thomas. Victor. Yeah.
Sour cherry? No, just regular cherry.
What
I
about
like
I'll have
sugar.
the apple, I guess.
Well, of course you will. No one eats the raisin pie. They mock me
Mm-mm.
for it, and then I consume it quite
No.
joyfully.
No.
I must add.
Oh my gosh, it's not. Well, yeah. In Canada. 20. What?
Where are you at? It's 28 here on our 7th inch of snow. Where you
Wow.
at?
That is, at least it's beautiful.
In Texas, you take a shower, get dressed, and go out of your car and be soaked before the
Right,
AC kicks in.
right. Doesn't take much. Like,
No, you
Oh.
know, Houston is humid. I mean, it's right on the Gulf on the other side. It's right
Yeah.
across from Tampa where we live. So it's just as humid. And it was,
we lived
Yeah.
like south of Tampa. I mean, you cross the back street and you're
we
in the
were
ocean.
actually called the Backstreet Boys back then. I'm
Call
gonna,
us
okay,
these idiot people from Oregon. Oh, you know what we should do is our Weather Channel video that we made during the hurricane. Our neighbors come out and they're like, "Get in the house!"
I had hair and it was blowing in the wind. I can tell you
It
that.
was so fun. Yeah,
So-
we'll have to bring that up. Okay.
So Shelley, let's give a little,
Oh,
let's
okay.
give a little Wraith update if we can.
Doing good. We're
yeah, I'm-
well. Can I? I have an idea.
I have to grab something. So go ahead.
So I want to put on some like swag stuff, you know, like hats and shirts. And if you agree with that, let me know. Because I'll do it. 'Cause you're like, I don't have time. I'm like, okay. But now that I'm not like sleeping 24/7, I can do it.
We are looking at doing some shirts. Okay, so, but the more practical effects, the
Mhm.
more, okay, so I showed this on,
What
I was
page number
inking
is that?
this, that's 23. And I
Oh my
just,
gosh, you are killing it.
inking 24 right now. I'll be done with
Yeah.
that tonight and I'll be on 25 tomorrow. Anyway, so I was working on this. I was inking the old miner, as you guys recall, that may have
Mhm.
joined us for that live stream, that last second live stream. That's what the final page looks like. So we have the sheriff and the
Oh, I love
Gabby
the beard.
Hayes
Ooh,
character.
I like that scruffy. Right there, I like that. Or right. No, right there.
Okay. So anyway, proof that I am working and moving forward, as you can, as you can see, page.
Yeah. We are so good at this.
23 right
Yep.
there. So there's proof in the pudding.
Woo! And you
Um,
know, I have to fess up. I'm
Mhm.
sure you saw it.
Pass away.
and he leaves.
You what?
I had something really important and meaningful to share, and you leave.
Oh, well, I didn't know you wanted to share it with me. Is this something I don't know?
I think you know.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, lots of detail. Although he doesn't fill up every.
Yeah, I'm not going Dan Frag. I'm leaving some room for the balloons.
Yeah.
Okay, remember this is the card that everybody that signed up early, pre-order signups gets
it for
free.
Free.
But those, and that's about 900 of you, and then there's
900. Wow.
I printed up 1,000 of these. So there's 100 extra. They are on sale right now for those of you who didn't get it but want one, because it's a secret perk for people that are
secret
that person,
perk people,
for people that
okay.
What did I just say?
I
so that's a secret perk for people that have already ordered.
Yeah.
And then of course everybody that orders gets this. This is the Esther card. There's like information on the back.
Oh my gosh, mustache man, what?
Now this is in a bag, but this is the mini print. Those signed and numbered, limited to 375.
Did you sign them?
Copy? Not yet.
Oh.
I got about 90 of those left as well. So, and the sticker cards are provided David Williams, who's in the chat, gets his card done, or his sticker done. Those will, hopefully, I'll get those done this week and out to the printer before Christmas. And so I'll have all those as well. I know it kind of sucks that I'm sitting with all this stuff, and you guys don't get any until I finish the comic. So, but
you'll get there. Perky people. Yes, that's what we call perky people. Well, you know, I sensed some stress on your part.
A lot.
So I just put it out there. My dear husband's been stressed, show him love. So everybody's saying, you know what? Take your time. Doesn't matter if it's a little bit late. I know you don't want to be late at all, but even like 2 days.
But there's also a printing window I have to hit too, or I'm going to be problematic. So it's more than just that.
Chill already.
I'm trying to chill.
You're not rushing. You're doing great work. Just chillax, man. Get him some CBD.
Oh, let me remind you of also this one last thing here before we move on.
What is it? Garbage.
I got another box of these coming. They should be here in a couple days. As soon as I get those, I will open up that secret perk for those of you who have already ordered, but ordered late after I ran out of these. I'll have 40 more up. And
you getting another box?
I'm just getting one more box.
I thought that
I might
the extra came already.
No, that was the extra box.
And this is the extra
This is
box.
the extra box. This is the second extra box.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So there'll be 40 more, and I may be able to get more after that, but I'm going to see if these 40 sell out first before I do that. But anyway, just to warn you.
Later or right now or tomorrow, whatever. Right. How can they get them?
If you've already ordered, I will send out an update, and on that update there will be a link.
Yes.
And if you've already got the update from the last one and saved it, that link will probably still work, because I'm just going to reopen up the same perk if I can by adding more additional copies, which is sold out right now because I only had 30. Now I've got 40.
And then 40 more.
Maybe we'll see
if it gets here.
If these.
Tell them what they did with the other ones.
What did I do with the other ones?
Not you.
What?
How they delivered them.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
You ready? You ready for this?
You know, I'm an elderly gentleman.
Elderly gentleman. Sorry, that just went right. I missed that one because I was reading.
You know, coming
off an opening. I should turn it.
Coming off shoulder surgery. So UPS comes in UPS. The guy
pretty much
parks out front. Dog's going wild, right? Just going wild.
You've heard it.
The truck's been out there for like 20 minutes. Like, what's this guy doing? So, and then he leaves. I think, well, I look out on the porch. There's nothing. So whatever. So I'm going to the store. I get in my truck, look out, all these boxes. And it wasn't raining, thank God.
Yeah.
But all these boxes lined up along the garage on my porch. So I had to pick up all these boxes, 10 boxes full of these books, and haul them up the stairs and into the house myself, when they should have been put up on the porch by the front door by the UPS guy.
If it had been raining, I could have been ugly. I would have had to break out some can of wolf ass.
Okay, so this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, not even a full White Claw.
Oh,
wait,
baby.
Statistical Zero.
What?
Love you so much, Statistical Zero. Alan.
Oops.
This is kind of funny.
I find it hilarious that even at their dirtiest and most inappropriate, this is still the cleanest, most wholesome channel in the Specialist universe. It's true.
Well, yeah,
it is.
Are we the oldest as well?
What?
Are we the oldest as well?
No, Art's older. Graham's older.
We're just better. Not really. Not really.
Okay. Shelley 316. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, but how come JP's lost?
Why
Why are you lost? How can I help
Because you
you?
weren't paying attention. That's
JP,
why.
how
That's
can I
it.
help? There's
Why-
no dumb questions, honey.
Why are people lost? Because they don't pay attention.
Oh my gosh. I had to send out that email today.
Shelley's approved G-rated profanities. Mickey Finney, son of a bitchin', frickin'.
Get it. Get it. Get yourself. Get
that,
yourself. And
Bichon?
bichon.
Is that-
Bichon. Like a bichon frise. You get million.
Son of a, how would you, Bichon?
Bichon.
Okay.
Frickin'
Frickin'
Cuomo.
Frickin' Cuomo.
Tubin. I go
Tubin.
tubin.
Cheese and
Tubin.
rice and
Cha-ching stays.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. We're gonna write that down. I already got in trouble just trying to be clean.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
All right. So we got to move on. So our daughter's in college. She's a dance major and a animation.
Well, we think.
Well, she's gonna.
She's hinting at it, but she'll get more scholarship money in the fall for dance.
Save us.
Woo!
So-
That's a girl.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but she also she's an artist. She's taking animation and
Yes.
design, but she also likes to do photography. And
She might get into advertising a little bit, maybe.
she
Yeah.
took some photos of
She's so creative.
some of her friends from dance,
Okay.
and I thought these were really creative portraits, and so I wanted to
Yeah.
share a couple of them with you.
But I have to say,
What?
do I still have my tongue? Yeah.
As far
I
as
had to
your-
bite my tongue so hard because she was like, "Oh, Mom, it took 6 hours," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" And then in the back of my head, I was like, "Remember when you were so stressed about homework?" But I
Mm.
didn't. I was so proud of myself. I didn't. But I was okay. I have to tell. I was bugging her the whole freshman year about being a dance major. She's like, "I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." So then
That's not her. That's a friend of hers. That's
yeah,
one of her
that's my
photos.
favorite one.
Now I
her
thought it
best
might be
friend.
interesting to like fade this also. It's everything was black except for the girl's face and hand. That might look really interesting. But
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's one of them. Okay, go finish your story.
Oh, I was just saying that then when she thought about doing the dance major, she was like, "Well, no, it's not because you were talking about it. If I do it, I'm doing it for me, not you." And I'm like, "Absolutely, honey. Get that scholarship money."
Okay, so these are in the order of as I liked them. Now she
Yeah.
did many more than this, but these are like the top ones.
Oh, I
this
love.
Was, I thought this was
That's
really
Abby.
interesting.
She's a hoot. It's so fun to see them. In fact, she's one of the girls too that they bought Journey tickets for a
Like
concert in April.
Old
Journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Journey. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's two.
And aren't we like, we're just so like mushy parents. It's so weird.
No, but let's look at. I am. You know me. I am not one to give compliments, even to my kids if
Well,
they don't
that's what she
deserve
said.
it.
You know, Dad's, he doesn't give out a lot of compliments, Mom.
I
He
don't.
said
If
he
it's-
really liked
If
them.
something's good, even if it's a person I don't like, and there's plenty of them out there these days that I don't like anymore,
Yeah.
but I will compliment their work on social
So if
media.
you
whatever.
get a
If it's
compliment
good,
from
it's
Aaron?
good. It's genuine. I don't do
genuine.
that to kiss
Wait.
butt.
Wait. Trying to remember the last one I got. Okay. Just saying.
You look fabulous. Tonight, by the way.
Bite me.
No,
Uh-huh.
hey, I just told you. I
Ooh.
just told
Hi,
you. I don't
Kevin.
lie. I thought this one was really interesting.
She's got some hairs. Yeah. That was not my favorite one,
Really,
but
I dig
yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
like the Medusa hair. I like kind of these sort of innocent,
Mm.
sort of.
Oh yeah, sepia would be good on that
floral
one.
look.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's my favorite.
Let's see, the dark one was my favorite, I think.
Yeah, it was Samantha's favorite too, but this
She
is
has
my
some beautiful
favorite right here.
friends.
I just love the way
Mm-hmm.
that pink
Yeah.
and the yellow, and I just thought
She knows her colors.
that really was striking, almost like a Vogue
She's got some
type
beautiful friends.
magazine.
Yeah,
sort
this
of
was just,
cover
hey,
type
let's
thing.
just hang out and I'll take some pictures and I did see because I get all of her like pictures. Oh, thank you. Remember that's loud, so go over there. We're gonna open up the gummy bears. But anyway, yeah. She's a creative little she's voguing. In fact, it was funny because they had a dance thing. Somebody was teaching them how to vogue. But yeah, so we're pretty proud of that little booger. And then yeah, and I asked her, I said, how'd you do all the color? I asked her if she photoshopped and she goes, Mom, I went to the Dollar Tree. And I was like, that girl. And then she said, guess how much I spent on all this stuff? $100. And I went,
What?
not a girl.
Why
not
do you
so
go?
much.
Why do you go to the
The
dollar store?
I said,
and
did you
spend
buy that many
$100?
things? No, they were out of stuff. So she had to go to Michael's.
All right, so
Anyway, But yeah,
here's the
the girl.
thing. If you like the content of this channel, and quite frankly, even if you don't, go ahead and subscribe
Exactly. You know,
anyway,
we don't
because
care.
it doesn't cost you
Go there.
anything, right? And so please like and subscribe,
Smash
because
the like button.
that helps us to provide better content, which
Yeah.
we're still, you guys are probably still waiting for. But anyway, so let's take
Still
this.
working on it.
Let's take this public
We're
service
working on
announcement
maturing.
right now. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Shelley wants me to buy Shelley a White Claw on the campaign page.
Well, there's Graham just buy him a beer.
I don't like to ask people for money when they don't get anything, though.
But come on, just for fun.
How much is a White Claw?
I have no idea.
No.
I'll figure it out. But wait. Oh, we got a super chat. Go back. Go back.
I'm going back.
Go back. Go back. I'm bossy today.
Randy Hill. Randy Smith
Yeah.
is just 4 subs away from hitting 1,000 in monetization. Make sure Shelley and all the chat is subbed to Andy. What the hey? Sign up the dog too. There you go.
Oh, Husker.
Thank you, Randy.
I think
Appreciate
I'm
the
already
$10.
subbed because I'm a good person. Are you subbed?
And I think Andy, of course.
Okay. No, so I set him up there saying I was a good person. Hey, thanks for
Yeah,
the $10.
I'm a good person. Did you
Canadian,
do what
thanks
I
for
did?
the $7.50,
No.
Randy.
But in Joe Biden's
Sorry.
America, it might be worth more than
It's
that.
probably more, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the $20, Randy. Yeah, sponsored by White Claw.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, let's move
Wait.
along here. Now, we've got Phil Diaz coming in about 5 minutes. So we gotta get moving,
Oh.
sister.
Good. It's good.
All right. What am I supposed to do
You're so
next?
cute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Phil Diaz? Oh,
Yeah, he's really cute.
all right.
It's kind of creepy. So I
Speaking-
probably could mold up to be his mom. Mhm.
Speaking of creepy,
Not creepy at all.
let's watch this.
I like that one.
Really?
Although
So do I. It's kind of
the
Christmassy.
background, it's kind of hard to see. But when you said, I said, who is that?
Mhm.
Who was that?
It's Cousin Erie from Erie Magazine.
And he did what?
He was the host of the magazine. He stole Santa's.
Okay, wait a minute.
What did I
That
say?
reminds me of something.
What?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
What
You
about
think
it?
stole it? Is that the idea? Oh, I'm smashing the gummy bear.
What are you talking about?
The original idea of stealing Santa's suit came there, and then all of a sudden I thought, the Jack Skellington was so creative.
I don't know.
trying, man.
Maybe that'll help a little bit. I don't know.
Sure, there's another injection I can get for that.
No, that's that was the inside front cover of Erie
I liked
Magazine
it.
from back in the day, and
I liked it.
1975 to be exact. A great rights and peace, and a Christmas piece. If you
Very,
can have
very
a horror Christmas piece.
thematic.
We're like downing these gummy bears like
Gosh,
you're
like,
going out of style.
Look, starting a man on a
Mm,
Thanksgiving turkey. What movie is that from?
I don't have any idea.
I got one.
Nutty Professor.
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh.
Jumping out like a starving man on a Thanksgiving turkey or something. Might be a
See,
Thanksgiving
you don't
ham,
even
I don't know.
see. You don't even know if you got the line
Who got
right.
it? Who got it? What movie is that from?
Well, while they're thinking about it, let's take another holiday look. Shall we?
Festive. Festive.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
red
festive.
one. Yeah. Okay.
It's festive.
So he took his dog Max, and he took some black thread, and he tied a big horn on the top of his head.
That's so precious. You didn't warn me.
I should have
It's
said.
my favorite.
I should have. That was the great Chuck Jones's version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Do you remember the one our daughter did?
Oh, the shoes?
They Christmas
What did you just
Nutcracker.
say?
What our daughter did, her shoes.
Well, I thought you said something else that
Oh.
sounded a little bit like. Just want to make sure that we're.
He just wants
clear
money in
on
the
that.
jar.
That's right.
But no, she decorated a point shoe as the sled in the Grinch.
Yes, and it was really
We'll have to
fantastic.
find it.
It was really great. Did we buy those in the auction,
I
or did
did.
someone else get them? Yeah.
I did.
Hey, Marcus Kilgrew says Wrightson was awesome. He was indeed.
Yep.
Hey,
Hey, Darsh.
Lee, this you just now subbed.
Or for Andy, maybe.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, yeah.
Or both.
There you go. I subbed it. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, he did? Okay, well then unsub him.
Oh no.
Atari Force. Ugh. I know. Wasn't that funny? That was a Grumpy Santa by Wrightson. I thought it was pretty funny. Yep. Chuck Jones, baby.
That is great. Says this was zero.
Right here. Oh, if you had superimposed a Santa hat on Nosferatu, I would have split my water all over this. Spit my water. Spit my water. I was actually thinking of doing that, but I was like, oh my gosh, who has time? Not me.
Who got that kind of time? Not me. I ain't got that kind of time.
Actually,
Yeah.
I do have.
When are you gonna do it?
No, I have some.
When are you gonna do a new one?
You know what? Maybe I'll do a live stream for Christmas.
Maybe.
With I'll do a
Just
Grinch.
one.
Yeah. Well, no, hey, I'm working.
I know.
When you're working, I don't live stream that much.
You sit on the throne of lies. Smell like meat and cheese.
Whiskey. That's so gross. Yeah, that Ron Howard movie was ridiculous.
So nobody knows that movie. I stumped all of you.
Okay, what is it? And then we'll tell you if the quote was correct.
Remember the Titans.
What?
The final game.
Hello, Darth from Oregon.
Darth.
All right. Phil's
Okay.
in the green room, but we're not going to let him in
Hey,
quite
Phil.
yet. Hang in there, Phil. All right. We're going to play a little game.
Oh gosh. It's pressure. It's not with me, right?
Actually, we could bring Phil in and then play the game.
Okay.
Because if you miss it, maybe he can jump in and help you.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Do I get it like a shout out, a mobile
Okay.
shout out or anything?
So
A lifeline?
joining us now is fabulous young indie
It's a great
creator
movie, 6-0. Yeah.
and a guy who knows video games, or at least he should know video games.
Uh-oh.
So let's everybody welcome the dashing Mr. Phil Diaz. There he is.
Hey, Phil.
Oh, I gotta get my sunglasses on.
You always have your shades on.
Oh,
I
man.
know. I didn't get the memo that this was that kind of stream.
There it is. Okay, I got to take mine off
And
because
I
I
can't
can't see
I
anything.
can't see
I don't know how.
shit.
I don't know how you celebs wear
Yeah, I can't do it.
wear sunglasses inside all the time. I can't.
Yeah.
Here we go. Do you have
I
your
can see.
snacks, Phil? Did he tell
My-
you you have your snacks?
Yeah, I have one Ferrero Rocher.
Awesome. Oh,
Okay,
those are
awesome.
good. Yeah, our show always involves advanced snacking.
Oh my gosh, he's got a stand up. Nice. Rights and Swamp Thing shirt. Look at that.
Can you
Oh,
compare?
baby.
I just put it on for the
Hey,
stream.
Art here.
Sweet.
Hey, Art.
You guys.
Artemis Taber gives you a
Hey.
shout out, Phil.
Booyah. Very nice.
Okay, so we have a game we play every week with Shelley.
Yeah.
And
No,
I let you in early here so that you could be backup. So if she screws it up, maybe you can jump in with the answer.
All right, like
Be
a
ready.
lifeline, right?
Be
So,
ready.
yeah, exactly.
Because
Let's
I
see.
don't know diddly.
Okay, so let me do
Is
this.
it math?
Well, this is a game we like to call Shelley Knows, but it's Shelley Knows with a question mark. So does she know? We'll
Probably
find
not.
out.
We'll see.
Take a look.
Okay, the pressure.
Okay, so the question is, does Shelley know
Oh,
Christmas shows?
Okay.
All right, I got to get these in order
okay.
as I'm bumbling around. Okay.
Ooh, that's it. Ooh.
All right, here we go. I'm going to throw her a
Are you a humble
softball
bumble?
first.
Are you
I
a
am.
humble bumble? Okay.
I'm going to throw you a softball first to get you warmed up.
Okay.
All right. So even though you can read
I
it on
can
the
read it.
screen,
I knew though.
dude,
already.
I was figured you probably knew what that was from. Can you tell us what that's from,
That would
Shelley?
be Frosty the Snowman.
Phil, have you ever seen that? You're a young guy. Have you ever seen Frosty?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, when I was
Oh,
young,
Okay.
Okay. That's good. All right.
Okay.
So 1 for 1, even though the answer
One.
was written right there.
Nice
That's
one.
all right.
Okay.
Well, when you're doing this stuff fast, you don't really have time to check it. Okay.
yeah.
Let's see if maybe this one. Yeah. Okay. This
I can
is
put these
this
on.
is.
Mhm.
Well, I'll be interested to actually see if Shelley
See, now
actually
Fill
knows
in my
the
match. Okay.
name of this show.
Oh,
We see that
beautiful.
Skeet Miser
Sweet Miser and Snow Miser.
and Snow
Which
Miser.
our daughter did decorated point shoes like those two as well.
That's right, and they
So
look
we'll have to
great.
bring those
So
out.
We're gonna have to get those out for the
Yeah.
holiday season
Yeah.
and show because they were really quite good. Okay, so anyway, Heat Miser, Snow Miser,
It's
blah
from
blah blah.
Rudolph.
blah.
Red
Oh
Nose Victor.
my gosh!
Fine.
Oh my
No.
Was-
gosh!
Isn't it?
What are you
No.
looking- No, that's not what it's from.
I know what it's from.
This is
Wait.
shameful.
It is though, because
So apparently Shelley
no, it's that
doesn't.
Santa Claus one. It's that Santa Claus is coming to town one, isn't it?
Nope.
Nope. Well, for shit. Oh, I mean, oh God, I did it again. Wait, hold on.
Hang on a
Hold
second.
on.
Sorry, I've got to.
Potty mouth.
All right, Phil. You know the answer. Give us the answer.
Yeah, it's the Rankin and Bask classic, A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Right,
The
because
year,
he
it's
just
the
didn't
year
feel
without a
right, he didn't
Santa.
feel
Santa
it.
Claus.
Yeah.
And we must have had to do up.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
okay.
give her another chance. This one,
Mhm.
this is harder though. If you can't get this one, I don't know. But okay,
Okay.
let's try this.
All right, we're gonna 15,000 clicks.
Well, actually, let's start with this. This is a several-parter. Okay, it featured
Ooh.
the Burgermeister, who's a grumpy old dude.
Burgermeister.
Okay, so that's one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give you some more.
Okay. Oh,
This is harder. So,
oh my God.
okay.
I already know what it is.
So then we had Winter Warlock was in
Yeah.
this. Now, this is what he
Winter
looked like when he was mean, but then he got nice.
Okay.
Mhm.
He melted the cold of his heart, Santa did, and became the kindly version of Winter Warlock. Now, also, this was narrated by Fred Astaire as a little banking ass stop motion dude. Can you tell us the name of this, Shelley? Does involve Santa Claus as well.
How about he's coming to town? Isn't that one?
Oh,
Santa
that is
Claus
right! Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
I cannot lie.
Another childhood classic from me.
It's right there.
Oh, she got it out of the chat. You guys are supposed to be
I
helping her.
can't lie. Well, I probably could. But I could.
Cheater.
Yeah, I helped her. We might have got another swear word out of her. But
Money.
that's right. Santa Claus is coming to town. That's what it was. All right. All right.
Didn't I think that was the other one? No, that was Rudolph, and then I thought it was the other one. Okay.
You're thinking a lot of things, but none of them are right.
And
That's
I'm
the
thinking
problem.
some stuff. All right.
So I don't know if we've actually answered the question if Shelley knows Christmas
Shelley
shows
doesn't
or
know
not.
squat.
All right.
Okay.
Next week we'll try something else.
Can we do
We'll see what you
physics
know.
next week?
We already
I
did
know
math. How many
physics.
times do you want to do math?
Well,
Math. Ugh.
Oh.
that's my thing.
Oh no! Look at this. Fred Astaire, delivery guy, also made an appearance in Peter Cottontail.
Here comes Peter Cottontail. That one.
I didn't know about that.
I didn't either.
Big Ben Henderson. Is that a new one?
I don't know.
Ben, what's up,
Ben?
Ben? Yeah.
Hey,
You know,
Big
I gotta
Ben,
tell
thanks
ya.
for joining us. I think you're new. If you are new, like and sub, would you please?
Please. My dad's name was Ben, and they called him Big Ben.
They did. How about that?
Big Ben.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full circle.
So I'm
Circle
gonna
life.
go have a cry. Okay.
All right, Phil, I'm going to give you your 5 minutes of fame here before we drag you
Oh.
on another journey.
Four.
But you got a project that just went in demand
That's
Right?
right.
called The Lost Pages 2 Electric Boogaloo, correct? Or something like that?
The subtitle, not so much, but yeah, Lost Pages 2.
Give us a little, your elevator pitch.
All right, cool. So we did the first book, which is kind of an introduction all at once to the universe of heroes that we're building. I know you're doing something similar with your monster universe and your characters as well. And so we had a bunch of characters from years ago that my brother and I came up with. We actually published some really crappy comics of the Silhouette. And this is what they looked like. It was photographs of myself and friends in front of a green screen, and my brother and I would Photoshop them. So these are like little model cars and stuff. But we hung on to those characters for years, and now we're hiring illustrators, amazing comic artists to bring this stuff to life. And this one is about the Silhouette, who's a badass vigilante who is hunting down a supervillain in the city of Chicago. So if you like Frank Miller stuff, if you like The Punisher, Supernatural, you're gonna dig this.
Cool.
Well, let's run the trailer, shall we?
Yeah.
Awesome.
From Zane Comics comes The Lost Pages 2.
That didn't go so well. Never mind. Hold on.
This time we follow
Good
the
idea.
Silhouette, our ghostly avenger who brings justice to the streets of Chicago. Ever searching his haunted past while chasing a new supervillain, El Dorado. The golden menace whose powers rival the city's avenger. But the minds of the scum and the souls of the vile know nothing of the darkness shrouded within the silhouette. Only on Indiegogo.
That face is gonna be nightmares.
So there it is. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's pretty groovy, Phil. I love that. I think that's a really good trailer. You got some animation in there and all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got you got a variety of perks here.
Scares me.
Yeah, for sure. So if people aren't familiar with the first book, it was kind of an anthology format where it had multiple stories within the same universe about different heroes illustrated by different artists. And now that we've kind of established a foundation for the universe, we're going in and focusing on each character kind of one at a time through the next books that we're doing. So you'll see familiar faces from the first book with other heroes kind of like in the interlude. But the basic premise is that Hobo that you saw, who's called the Hobo, has this magical book that's ever growing that contains these stories of these heroes. And he goes around kind of like our crypt keeper or our narrator telling these stories. And this one focuses on the silhouette.
Well, as I said before, I really like your concept for this. I think this is a really, really cool concept. I'm kind of going through and looking at all the art.
Thanks.
So I would recommend this to our faithful out there. There seems to be a real push for horror comics and stuff in this, like the indie market, the comicscape market seems to be, we're all sort of like doing sort of monster comics right now. So maybe it's a renaissance for that, kind of like Marvel in the 70s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, and since we're on the topic, let me shift the focus back to me for a second.
Hell yeah.
And
There we go.
I've run this before, but let's run it again. We got time.
Oh, wait, it's restarted, right? So you like drag it?
Just that. I don't know for sure, but just keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Wraith of God, which everybody probably at this point that's watching the show knows about, but I just want to make everyone aware that it's still out there. All right, so let's dump that and get us back. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, and the thing I love about the Wraith is like the silhouette, he's all cloaked in black too. It's really cool.
That's right. There's a lot of scary stuff going on.
Well, no, there is that.
There's a lot of bad people that need scary heroes to take them out.
That's right.
Yeah.
And for people that didn't see or grab the first book, we have some first printings left. And I don't know if you saw this, but the first printed cover was done by Simon Bisley.
I like that. That's the one I go.
That's
oh,
so
I like
sweet.
That.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you that if there was the first volume that was.
Yeah, this is the first printing. We are reprinting it with a new cover, which is awesome as well. I think it holds up against this Bisley cover. Bisley's one of my favorite artists, so when I was able to get the chance to work with him, it's amazing.
Not easy to get either to do something like that. So that's
you
got him to do that.
Yeah, it was so cool. But yeah, we still have those, and then or you could get the reprinted cover, which is by Dan Dahl, who's an awesome CG artist that's coming up in the ranks as well. We're working with him a lot. He does some amazing stuff. So we still have a lot of content in there, and we always deliver on time. This is going to be our 4th campaign that we're delivering, which is crazy.
Oh, wow.
So
all that whole time were you CG, or
yeah,
is that
yeah? So we
just like new to all of this, and
right.
obviously our baptism of fire.
For sure.
And so I think it's really interesting. People are, oh yeah, I've been a long time, and of course me being just the wife. I always say just the wife. Anyway, just the wife.
Just
that I wasn't aware of all of this before, and now, of course, what did Ethan say the other day about me? I am all in, or something. I'm all.
Yeah, Shelley's all in. She's more
I'm like the mama bear.
Aaron is.
Yeah, I am so mama bear because
you get
it's
information.
Awesome.
You get information, and you feed me information because I don't really pay attention. I mean, I post stuff on social media to promote art or whatever, and then I'm off. And she's
that's how my brother is. Like,
have you not watched Phil's show? He has sunglasses on all the time.
That's true.
But
I've watched. There you go. Because you guys are just so cute. Can't help it.
Yeah, my
That's
brother.
not creepy at all, isn't it?
My brother does the comics with me. He illustrates the Magic Cop book that we do. And here's that one. So this is actually a Kelsey Shannon cover for our 2nd campaign. But he's the illustrator on that, and he's like head down drawing all the time, and I'm the guy that's always out there on a bunch of shows. So it's the same way. I'm telling him stuff that's going on, and he's like, "What? Well, I didn't even know that happened." So
I didn't get this page done. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's I'm in here like you're drawn again, or the enforcer.
The enforcer.
That's the enforcer. It is. So we got some new people that have not new people, but people that have come in late, and that's fine. You're welcome to roll in at any time.
I'd answer one, but
yeah, Shelley answered that. I think already. Jeff, is Garbage Man trade? I had that the original run or new stuff. So what did you say?
I said it
was
revamped for Dark Horse to publish.
Yeah, there's like 18
because it used to have a Batman.
Yeah, there's 18 pages of new materials, and actually the debut of a new super team that sort of helps tie everything.
Oh, he told me about it.
So
he didn't even have to draw me a picture. It was that.
So even though it's a trade paperback and a reprint of all the stuff at DC, it's got new material in it as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do you still have Garbage Men up on the campaign? Because I remember you guys put it up like last week. I grabbed one. I was really excited for the first campaign. But yeah, I'm so happy to get it because I'm a huge Swamp Thing fan too.
Well, I was shocked.
Hey, Lord Crackhead.
Quickly, I mean, because when I did the original campaign and launched it, I think I had 260 backers total.
Yeah.
I've sold almost 500 copies of Garbage Man trade paperback through the rate campaign.
Yeah.
So I got another box coming this week, so I'll be able to put up 40 more.
Sweet.
See if they.
Dark Horse would probably go, yeah, you can have them all now.
I know the amount of money they paid me $4,000 to do the new material in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I've already given them $4,500 in buying copies back.
They're looking to liquidate probably a little bit anyway.
So they're like, hey, this is a great deal. The creators
you did see that, right?
giving us our money back. What?
They're looking for a buyer.
Who, Dark Horse is?
Oh! I know stuff.
Breaking news.
I know stuff, and you didn't know it.
What did I just say? I didn't.
Oh wait, I need this moment. I gotta sit this till I'm pruny. Okay.
You gotta sit in this till you're pruny?
Woo! That's from a movie.
Oh my.
Sandra Bullock said it.
Well, Sandra Bullock said it.
Boom.
Okay.
You did not know that. Oh my gosh. I could die tomorrow. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Show's over, folks. Thanks for coming by. That was great.
They're looking for a buyer.
Okay. Well, I don't have enough money.
I was thinking that we some CG people and
oh man.
Well, if I keep selling Garbage Man trades, maybe I will own it.
Yeah, buy it. Here you go, Aaron. Buy it so I could write.
and they're only like 45 minutes from us.
Just cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Go ahead, Phil.
Buy it so I could write a mask story with Doug Mankey.
There you go.
Big mask. They own the mask. And,
yeah, I did a mask, like a 2-pager, in this like this huge jam book years ago, and we all did wrote and drew a like a 2 or 3 page story. I think mine was just 2 pages, and had like a Kirby panel. I really went to town. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, it was called Mask something.
I don't know.
Well, go on there and look up Aaron Lopresti mask and see, or Lopresti mask.
Awesome. Yeah, I met Doug right before the pandemic happened, and I
Mm-hmm.
had him do that for me. He's like, "Oh, I haven't drawn the mask in so long." He's like, "But it's like riding a bike. I know exactly. It's super fun to do." And at that time, Dark Horse was coming out with this new mask miniseries that was super political. It was called "I Pledge Allegiance to the Mask," and it was basically like they made the mask the Emperor Trump. Basically, it was horrible. And I told him about it. It's like, why are they doing? He didn't even know that they were doing that. But yeah.
Doug's a good guy. I've known Doug for years.
He's awesome.
So it was Mask Virtual Surreality is the name of the book, and I had like a 2-page story in it. Okay. So, Phil, here's the question.
Yeah.
Now, do you still work at this video game place?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is like this huge, from the video I saw, it looks like this huge, like almost like warehouse just full of like old style video games and you know, big consoles and stuff. Now, do you guys sell them or do people just go there to play, or is it both?
People just come, and so it's like an old 80s arcade, right? That was kind of the concept, is to bring back those arcade spots. So before it was an arcade, now we're open almost 11 years ago now. It was a pool hall for the longest time. And since then, we expanded. Oh man, this is my favorite.
Good thing I brought it up. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So we expanded. We have the whole block basically now. We have over 800 and I want to say 850 arcade machines. And there's so like if you remember something from back in the day, we are almost guaranteed to have it.
Well, speaking of back in the day, this is 1983. This was Dragon's Lair, done by Don Bluth, former Disney animator, who gave us Fievel, and Fievel Goes West.
Oh,
and
we love Fievel.
Yeah, and who are the dinosaurs? Something Before Time.
Land Before
Time.
I didn't.
I think he did. What else did he do? He did
my daughter's
the one with
favorite.
Robin Williams, where he's the bat.
Oh, he's the bat.
Yeah.
Is that like the Sherlock?
No, that's Disney. That was the Great Mouse Detective. Is what you're thinking of? That wasn't. That's not what he's talking about. I don't know.
Said All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah, that's a Bluth. All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yep.
But there's one that about the Russian princess that my daughter loves. Rasputin.
Oh, yeah.
What's that called?
Give me a minute.
That was so good.
Secret of Them is a great one.
I was thinking of Fern Gully.
Yeah, Fern Gully. There it is. Someone, Sketch 51 brought it up.
Anastasia. Yeah.
Anastasia. So
Eric said Aaron had hair before time. You know what else I have? I have this.
You know what you had?
I have this. There we go. So.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
you went a long time without one of those.
So I know Anastasia. There it is.
That's what I just said.
Lee, you get nothing for that, but thank you for contributing. We appreciate it.
Well, because Henry said.
Henry said it first. Okay, Henry, we'll give you credit as well.
There you go.
Anyway, so this video game was by Don Bluth, and it was actually like, it has animated scenes in it, right? So you play the game at different levels, but they're all animated, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, beautiful game.
I sucked at this because I remember I suck at all video games, but it came out like in '83, and everybody wanted to play it because it was so different, right? So, but it cost more money. It wasn't a quarter; it was 50 cents, right? And so I'd get in there, put my 50 cents in, and then like in 30 seconds, I'd be dead. And I was like, I just wanted to see the levels, the different levels. I could never,
It's has a big learning curve because of the fact of back then you had to put the money in there. So the longer you play it, the easier it is because it's all memory of which direction to go, how to push the button. I'm sure if you somewhere on the internet, there's a long stream of me playing it because when we got it at the arcade, I was obsessed with it. So I've beaten that game. I've beaten the game without dying. I've gotten really good at the game when we first got it. Now, since it's all memory, some of the stuff I forget, and it's also on the original cabinet. It is very what do you want to say? Like if you don't time the stuff, the inputs perfectly, the game's very unforgiving.
That would be for me then, because I suck, and that's probably I died like in 5 seconds.
What was your favorite one to play? What was
Well,
big in your day?
this
That's not the same as my day.
this was one of my favorites because it was like singular control, right? So you have the
Mhm.
joystick and you're just moving this guy around. And you're basically trying to
You guys,
outrace
I
the
let
little
that
gobblers.
go. I let that go. I just want everybody to know I let that go.
But let go. Oh, just a second. Since we're in a no. Since we're in a
So much
no.
restraint there.
Since we're in a culture now that is offended by thought.
Everything that I say.
So no, this is because we know what you were thinking. So okay.
Just saying. Okay.
So anyway, no, my daughter's orthodontist had like a little. He still does. Has this room where all the kids go with the chairs and they're getting worked on, and the parents or the kids, but the parents can go back in this room and play video games. So I'd be in there just trying to set the Pac-Man record. And they're like, your daughter's done. I'm like, yeah. Just a minute.
Tell her to walk home. I'll meet her there.
Yeah, exactly. So I assume you guys have got.
Do you have like asteroids?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that was the big one.
Now, see, that was a game I was thinking of, and I couldn't remember that. That's with it's like
little,
made of lines, right? So it spins in the middle. The spaceship spins in the middle.
That was huge.
I
sucked
sucked at that because there was two things going on. You had to spin the thing and fire, and it was like
you turn and then thrust. So games like that where it's just lines, you could tell those are older because those are vector games, right? Because it's just lines and colored lines and stuff like that.
Okay, you just said vector.
Older ones.
That's
What's
just
that?
math and physics. See, you said vector.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's just math and physics. There you go. See, you're not math. Oh, sorry, math and physics
when it's
teacher.
over.
Vectors. I just got done teaching that. Okay.
What magical place is this? Can you drop the name of your place online?
Yeah, for sure. So it's called Galloping Ghost Arcade, named after kind of a bomber plane back in the day, the Galloping Ghost. And you could just look that up. Within like arcade communities, we're super known because of the amount of arcades, and kind of my boss has helped other arcades start up because what he wanted to do was bring back those spots from back in the day. So the way we do things is you don't need any coins. It's just a cover price. So it's $20.
So like Disneyland, right? You go and you pay at the door and you can ride it as many times as you want.
Nice.
Yeah. There's no you don't get tickets. There's no prizes. It's strictly you pay $20 and then you get to play as long as you like. You could leave and come back throughout the day if you want to go get food. Bring your receipt back in. And we're usually, so before the pandemic, we were open every day until 2 a.m. from like 11 a.m. till 2 a.m. at night. But now we close at like midnight during the week. And we also have a pinball area too, a couple of blocks down from us.
Now, is this is this in Chicago, outside of Chicago?
It's about 20 minutes outside of Chicago. It's in Brookfield.
Oh, that's good. So it's a little like,
a little bit safer, maybe.
But you're not going to get stabbed. Yeah.
No, it seems to me,
we're outside of Portland, so we get you.
It seems to me that you guys should have some sort of food bar in there. It seems like there would be money to be made if you had food in there. People didn't have to go.
You would only go if there was food?
No, I'm just saying that if you have to leave to go get food, those
exactly. Yeah, capitalize on that. I mean, we've been wanting to do that since my boss just keeps buying more and more machines, so there would be no room for it. But there's a business across the street that was a restaurant that's closed down now. I wish we could buy that and do like a ghost cafe thing. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, throw a few machines in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's like awesome. Vegas for gambling, right?
Oh, look at this. This is interesting. I'd go there.
We had a barcade in New York City where there was always fights.
Oh, wait, the fights, although I'd probably win. But
that's why we've never done that. Like everybody asks if we have alcohol there, but we sell sodas and snacks and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a bunch of barcades in this.
One night a week of like, I don't know. That would be serious liability, but yeah.
Yep. Do you guys have that one kid who hogs the best machine? It's not an authentic experience otherwise.
Right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
One that has a cot in the back that never leaves.
Well, what is there like a favorite game or a couple of favorite games that everybody sort of gravitates to and there's a line or that type of thing?
No, there's never really lines because there's so much to play there and the place is so big. It's crazy. Like when I first started going there, I started going there the first year they opened, like 2010. And the place would be packed, but now it's so big and there's so many games spread far and wide that even if there's the same amount of people that were in the building back then, it looks like there's less because there are places to go,
Right.
which is good. So
Now, I don't know if how old are you? Are you even 30 yet?
no, 28.
Yeah,
My son is 28.
My son's 28.
Yep,
And he's getting
not
married in
creepy
2 weeks, Phil. Pressure's on.
2 weeks.
So
The pressure's
Spielberg and DreamWorks, and I want to say, remember when we went and visited Bill Stout on the Universal lot, and you were talking to the stars from, what was the television show?
and I didn't know that was them.
Yeah, Weird Science. We're in line at this is actually going someplace, but we were in in the cafeteria at Universal Studios getting lunch with Bill Stout, the illustrator. And we were standing, and Terry Dodson and me and Rachel and Shelley. And Shelley's up there chatting away with these couple of guys.
I'm really shy.
Handsome young guys. And they're the two guys that starred in the Weird Science television show.
Oh, okay. I remember that show.
Yeah. And she had no clue who she was talking to. And so I was talking to the girl who was like the model that they created in Weird Science from the television show. I was talking to her. I was like, she doesn't even know who she's talking to.
Not a clue.
So we had kind of a good laugh about that. But anyway, so my point was that Stout had been hired to design these giant arcades. And as far as the DreamWorks was sponsoring, and he was actually working on the lot at Universal. And so this is pre 9/11, right? So security was really lax. I just went up to the gate and said, "Hey, I'm here to see Bill Stout." And he checked my name. He's, your name's on the list. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You just walk in. And but anyway, so he was showing us who he was working on and stuff. And as far as I know, they did one that got built in Seattle, right? It was kind of like the Disneyland of arcades. They had these. I mean, he built, the entryway was this gigantic thing with these creatures on it, and the inside was all really cool. And he designed all that stuff. And it was basically just to be this like high-end arcade experience.
Right.
And like I said, I thought he had said they got one done in Seattle, but I don't think they ever expanded it beyond that. So I don't know, maybe it became passe before they could get, well, I was going to say, if they could, maybe it became passe or something before they got enough of them done that they just moved on,
Yeah. If you ever go I've seen him around here at comic conventions. There's a guy that my boss knows that makes huge, like oversized ones, right? Which I think like you're talking about, where they're really big. You need like a big chair to get up and play them and stuff like that. They're really gimmicky. But I've seen them at conventions.
Very cool.
How hard is it to keep this stuff if it breaks down or you have trouble with it with some of these really older machines? Do you guys have techs that work there, or do they have to put specialty people in, or what's the deal?
Yeah, so my boss works on them, and he was like the original guy that would got everything up and running. And then the way my brother started working there is he started learning. He's very good with electronics, and so he kind of taught himself how to work on the machines and got hired there. But now we have a regular tech that comes in, a couple times a week to get stuff up and running. It all depends on the machine and what kind of board's in there. And the hilarious thing is, these machines are super heavy, but the only thing that's really heavy about them is the cabinet and the monitor, right? And the monitor is it's only relatively heavy to the board. Like I could lift monitors all day and have to, but it's the type of wood that they use for some of these machines. It's something called like
last baby.
It's MDF, so which is like kind of like press board, but it's so dense. It's
press board is heavy,
stupidly heavy, man. It's really dumb. And when you're like, I had to carry. We'll go pick games up. We had to carry was it a 6-player X-Men cabinet, which is the deluxe version. Where
does that have like stairs in it or something, or is it?
It's so big. We had to carry it. It was at a church on the 2nd level, so I had to carry it downstairs, like 2 flights.
Oh, gosh.
It was the worst thing ever.
All right, so Hyper Potato, who is our Atari Force honk, I guess.
Yeah.
So he says, we've had a birthday and my wife has been cooking. We've got red velvet cake, roasted pecans, and moon pies.
Wow.
Oh, moon pies.
They're eating in the Lopresti-verse. You gotta love that.
Yeah, we always snap. Here's a good question.
There you go,
All right,
Phil.
Phil, what's the hardest game you've beaten?
That I've beaten. All right. I'm gonna say Time Traveler, which is a similar concept to Dragon's Lair, right? It's a what would you call it? Kind of a point and click, but you're reacting to flashes. So it's already pre-animated, like Dragon's Lair, you guys know, but it was filmed with live actors, and the game is a hologram. I don't know if you remember.
Really?
Yeah, the cabinet looks like. Let me pull up an image of it, but it looks like a big washing machine.
So you can do your laundry and beat the game at the same time.
Check this out. Let me share my screen. So this is what the game looks like. Yeah. Time Travel. It's the hologram game.
It does look like I'm watching.
Chris, you need to
So you have the controls here, and the story is really cool. You play as a cowboy that goes through time to kind of fix the timeline, and you go through different timelines. So you're in the Western timeline. You go to caveman times. This was made in the 80s, right? So you go to like 1996, and it's like a kind of dystopian land where everything's on fire and there's like zombies and stuff.
1996.
Yeah. And this is what it looks like. So it's real holograms on there. So you could put your hand through and stuff like that. So it's pretty innovative, but it's really hard, like Dragon's Lair. And I actually have the world record in it currently.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
You have the world record. So
wow.
That's right. Yeah, it's really, really fun. But it's similar to Dragon's Lair, where like if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna die right away. But the cool thing about this is you could insert more coins to have what they call time reversal cubes. So if you die, you push a button and it rewinds the footage, so you're not dead anymore. So it's pretty cool, and you don't lose a life.
Wow.
So you're trying to save this instead of the princess. It's like this space princess named Kyla. She's got like a.
You say you're my only hope.
Basically, there she is. There, you can see her.
Save me,
yeah.
Phil. You're my only hope.
Exactly. No, that one's fun though.
Oh, fun.
So that was when was that? Does that like that's got to be like a 1991? I was going to say that had been an 80s game, but I guess a 91.
That's not
91. I think a lot of people that did work on Dragon's Lair came over to work on this because they had Dragon's Lair 2, which was a little different, but it was kind of like had a Alice in Wonderland twist. You'd actually like go through the looking glass and stuff like that, which was kind of cool. And then they did Space Ace, which was a totally different character, but it was still Don Bluth style.
Okay, that sounds familiar to me. I don't know why, but especially if it was a 90s game. I wasn't exactly playing video games in the 90s, but that Space Ace sounds familiar. Look at this. Oh yeah, in the early 90s when I was in high school.
Oh my gosh. That's when I started teaching. I could have been your math teacher.
Yeah, she might have been. And that's like Shelley's students are like coming, look at my baby, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I have students that are they post on Facebook and stuff. They're having their second babies. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so old.
See, Space Ace was a cartoon show.
Oh, cool.
So maybe that's where I know it from.
Wow.
Anybody remember Mad Dog McCree? It was like a stand-up laser disc game.
Yeah, we have it. Yeah, it is basically a light gun game, but filmed with footage. It's like a cowboy game, so you'd be shooting at like real people. It looks like a movie, basically. We just got that maybe like 4 months ago.
Now, well, of course, you guys just pay, like you said, you pay a fee when you go in, and you can play how many ever times you want or whatever. But some of these games like this that had live action, that stuff had to be when they were new. They had to be more expensive. You know, like the Don Bluth game.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because they're a laser disc. So this one's laser disc.
Oh, get it. Get it. Oh, he didn't catch it. Okay, we'll let it go.
Laser disc.
Oh, wait, all right.
So
Sorry. I was reading. I wasn't paying attention.
You
so all those.
crack, and then you get it for saying
Okay, now.
laser dick. Oh, gosh, I'm just sharing.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're back. All right, so what were we talking about? The laser discs.
That's right. Yeah, all of those Time Traveler and Dragon's Lair and that Mad Dog McCready game, they all run on those. And they're a little extra finicky because if anyone moves the cabinet, it'll jolt the player.
Oh, man. But
So
they're old like us.
You can't
and that
get
happens.
you can't get too aggressive while you're playing. Then you're gonna. It's
Well,
like playing pinball and accidentally tilting the machine, right?
if they're as old
Yeah.
as we are, things break pretty easily.
Anyone remember the light gun game that co-starred Aerosmith?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, Phil, yeah, of course, we've got that. We got 20 of those. Come on down and play.
Yeah, I forget what it's called though. Yeah, so their big thing in that game is music was the weapon. So you'd be shooting CDs in the game. And it was basically like, yeah, in the future.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Eric the Guapo was in elementary school
I already got him,
in
baby.
okay.
Yep.
Youth,
Elementary
we
school.
don't appreciate mocking our old age on the show.
Oh, that's too funny.
Okay, so now Jerome George is saying Space Ace was a video game before it was a cartoon.
That makes sense.
Well, I don't know, but so there you well, yeah. The way Hollywood works is like, let's make a toy, then and make a cartoon show about the toy so we can sell both.
Mm-hmm.
JW says, look at Shelley coming up with characters of her own.
Oh yeah. I was just answering him. Pretty creative, you know.
Uh-huh. David Williams, of course, is offended
I know.
with all the
I
language that's
apologized.
being
I
thrown around here.
apologized. You took my wrench away, so I guess.
Did I? I didn't
Yeah,
take your
people
wrench.
ask me where's my wrench.
I don't
Uh-oh.
take it away.
Although I did block somebody
Are you
already.
sure? You've got a wrench. If you block somebody, then you've got a wrench.
Maybe
Listen,
you took it. No, I don't have a wrench.
Galaga and the first Star Wars game, Joust. Oh, I remember Joust.
Oh,
That's Galaga.
Oh, Galaga. Did I
Oh,
say
thank
Gallagher?
Gallagher,
Galaga.
Melon, and yeah. We're not old at all.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you know what? My understanding was that Gallagher bought the rights
To
to
Teenage
these
Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes.
That was always what I heard.
Yeah.
And
That's what I heard too.
I told the story before, but he wanted to buy the rights to Boris the Bear, which was a Dark Horse humor series way back when they first started, right? And this guy held out for more money. And I guess from what I understand, Mike Richardson was like, dude, take it. And he's like, no, I can get more money. I can get more money. He's like, no, take it. And he didn't. And so then Gallagher went and bought the rights to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles instead.
Oh,
Wow.
And what happened to Boris the Bear? So
I have no idea.
sometimes you got to take the money and run.
Mm-hmm.
No one's ever offered me money. If they did, I would take it and run. So that's my advice to everyone. That's my business advice.
Some good advice.
Wow, Aaron is older than Galaga. That is a level of old that I thought I would never see.
Neither
Well,
do we.
you know what? You may never see after this.
We didn't think we'd see it either.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
I don't know where this came from, but Shirtless Bear Fighter is an awesome comic.
Oh,
We're talking about video games, and he just drops
Well,
that
because
in.
you were doing the bear stuff.
The bear.
Boris Bear thing.
Oh, Boris the Bear. Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Gotta,
Okay.
keep
Then we
them on task.
got the Bernstein Bears. Okay, so here come all the bear
Yes.
jokes. Okay.
Is Wraith of God set in high school?
What?
Wraith of God set in high school. In 18.
Here. Sit on this.
Oh, can I be? Oh, yeah.
Daniel, so can
course
I
you
buy
can.
Wraith? Of course. There's a, I want to, before I forget, there's a link in this video, in the description of this video for, you can go right to Wraith of God and back there. There's also one for Phil's Lost Souls page 2. Lost
Pages.
part 2. That link is also in the video, so you can go check out the campaigns on
Yes.
Indiegogo. So
Awesome.
yes, Daniel, you can still buy Wraith of God.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Kevin Thomas says that Gallagher myth is actually false. Peter Laird hung on till about 2010, then sold it to Viacom. Oh, well,
cowabunga.
way to ruin a good story.
Oh my god.
Barely remembers Boris the Bear. I barely remembers Boris Vallejo.
I barely remember yesterday. So I don't know.
Old man says, I remember when arcades started popping up everywhere. People were making a lot of money. It was a few years before the first Nintendo. Arcades were the best way to play video games. They were. We would all go hang out on the weekends, right?
Oh, always. After football games, go to
remember
Sunshine
that one,
Peach.
remember the one over in Beaverton Mall? They had that big video arcade and everybody would hang out there.
No, we just go roller skating there.
We did that too.
That's how old we are.
Yeah.
We roller skating.
Let's go roller skating. It'll be fun.
What's this?
Leg Kick says, you are old, Aaron. Forgot what you were talking about. Do you forget when you enter a room too? I forget a lot of things, but I've never forgotten this.
I forget all the time. Yeah.
Phil, there is a digital Lost Pages 2. Is it a digital Lost Pages 1 available?
There can be if you're looking for just the digital copy. That's something I could, because we have some from the first campaign, right? That we did a digital tier as well. But that's something that interests you. Who said that? Eric Boyd? Or no, who asked that?
Eric Boyd. I got to blow up Eric Boyd. Excuse me a second.
Yeah.
I remember hair.
Yeah.
You used to
remember
hair.
That.
Like
okay.
Phil.
Who asked about that?
Digital Lost Pages.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I remember Boris. Okay, now of course I can't find it. Now I know I saw it.
He's still.
Oh, there it is. Randy Howell up in Canada wants to know.
Cool. Yeah. Randy, if that's something that interests you, you could either email me or hit me up on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, my DMs are open, and that's something I can make a special secret tier for you for that. But we always, if you're out of the US, we only charge $15 for shipping for people outside the US. So that's if it's shipping or something like that, that's cool. Just let us know. Digital saves shipping to Canada. Yeah, I agree. I know a lot of people charge a lot for Canada, but we do kind of like the John Malin method, where we kind of take the hit on that so we can get the printed copies out to people. But I totally understand. That's why we have the digital available to that. Actually, this might be a good idea. I might tonight make a digital 1 copy to add on to the 2, so we don't have to do a secret perk. We could just have it as an add-on, so you could grab the digital 2 and then add on the digital 1. I'll do that tonight.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Norrin Rad 2 Turbo says, my first game was pole position. Then is that Xevious?
Yep, Xevious.
Good job.
Hey,
look, you are
on
on
it.
It.
Reading old, it's like Latin, and so pole position obviously is a race car game, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's Xevious?
Oh man, I know we have it. Let me look it up. Xevious. I want to say it's let me see here. Yeah, it's a plane game. Yeah, I played this. It's like a shoot 'em up. So we call them shmups, and you're a jet flying up vertically. There's a bunch of enemies coming down at you.
Louis Bright Raven has a question for you. Phil, did you ever play the animated cartoon video game based off the anime Lupin 3, Castle of Cagliostro?
Yes. I can't.
Cagliostro.
Yeah, we have it. I can't remember. It's the same thing as Dragon Slayer. It plays off of a laser disc. And I can't remember what it is. It hang something with the word hang in it.
Aaron's favorite game is Old Position. Boo! Yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, Randy Howell's saying that it saves him the shipping up to Canada, which is expensive, we know.
Right.
Cliffhanger. The game's called Cliffhanger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those tabletop video games always had cigarette burns.
Right.
Cocktail tables, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Let's see here. what was this? I dented the building to our local skating rink because I thought I knew how to start a kick shift car for someone I know was wrong.
Yeah.
Ran your car into the side of the building. Good job. Let's see here.
What we got?
So many cannonballs. I might need to grab my 3-cornered hat. That's a colonial joke.
Gotcha.
I think.
I got it.
We're so old. Colonial times.
Now here we go. This I like drum. I hope one day there might be a Wraith of God video game along with Phil's favorite character in his own video game version. There you go.
Nice.
That's a nice thought,
That
Jerome.
would be
Thank you
good.
very much. Appreciate
That
it.
would be awesome. Yeah.
Of course, we'd have to play the home versions because they wouldn't make like big old arcade versions for us.
So at our arcade, we actually work on new arcade games that we are planning on putting out. And in fact, our first book, Magic Cop, came about as an idea for an arcade game. So this was kind of an idea for a side-scrolling beat 'em up, kind of like Bad Dudes or how the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was. So you'd be like the characters scrolling across the screen, fighting like gangbangers or whatever. And this was kind of our Miami Vice mixed with Halloween Town IP that my brother and I were designing to pitch as a side-scrolling beat 'em up. And then we just had so many characters that we turned into a comic book. So hopefully one day we'll be able to do something like that.
Eric Boyd says Aaron was around when the Latin language was created.
Hey, now wait.
You know what else was around? Those are around for a while too.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you going to say?
Oh,
Sean?
I was just gonna say I'm not that much younger
Then
so-
what? Then
than
Latin?
you.
Oh.
It's old as dirt.
I thought this said I loved the Tran game, and I was like, I don't remember that one.
This is
Tron, of
so
course,
popular,
which is
Darsh.
probably really kind of fun.
Yeah.
I've never played that.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Wait a minute, leg kick. It's way better than Emerald City Comic Con. Is that going on right now?
This is way better. Well, that goes without saying.
Of course.
You don't have to wear a mask to this show.
Right.
Gosh.
Oh, I thought this said Henry Winkler. That's Eddie Winkler.
Eddie, my boy.
Henry Winkler's watching our
Hey.
Local Chicagoan. He has a great book as well.
Oh my gosh.
show. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see what Stat Zero has to say. This is the best Sunday night stream, or my name is Statistical Lee Zero.
Hey, you know what's funny is every time I tell you to click on something, I worry,
Why?
'Cause that one time you clicked on it and it
Oh.
said peanuts give dogs diarrhea.
That's right. Like that became one of our great shticks for
That was-
like weeks.
If I had a White Claw in my mouth, that would have been
Oh.
over.
Vax mandate too. Seattle, what a shock.
Oh.
See, he's trying to be funny,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes in this show, when you try to be funny,
Doesn't work.
it only gets you hurt.
Crazy.
So, okay. So,
All right.
actually, this has been a really interesting conversation on video games, and but we have to get to something that I know you're only 28, Phil, but I know you're a seasoned 28, so I think you'll be able to offer an opinion on this.
Uh-oh. What do we got?
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to throw this out just as our last topic of discussion before we head out this evening, but because it is the Christmas time, and this is always a controversial topic. So I want to share this.
Sorry,
and
that's
Phil,
big.
I want to get your opinion on this, and Shelley, you as well.
I think I know. Okay.
Okay, is this a Christmas movie or not?
I knew it. Oh my god.
What do you think, Phil? And this you can get in trouble if you answer the wrong way. Not from me, but there's a lot
Gosh,
of
that's funny. That was out today.
there's a lot of vitriol out there about this. Is this a Christmas movie? You've seen it, I assume, right?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know everybody, that's their favorite, jokey Christmas movie answer. I'm not sure. Everybody, the chat overwhelmingly saying yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, everybody is about to get a cannonball because this is not a Christmas movie, and I'll tell you why. It's
okay.
You can have your opinion and just go ahead and tell me why. What do you think first?
I don't have an opinion, but it was set at Christmas.
Okay, but here's the thing. Thematically, it has nothing to do with Christmas. Okay, and the reason I brought up this movie poster is where is there any mention of holiday, Christmas, nothing. Okay.
Mm,
This movie could have taken place during any time of the year. It just happened to have the backdrop of Christmas. And there's not even any snow on the ground because you're in LA. There's
Ooh.
now I will say this. And the people that defend this movie as a Christmas movie, they do work in some Christmas music directly into the
well, there you
soundtrack.
go.
So
Okay.
that makes it kind of borderline, but still the fact that I don't think it thematically that it has anything to do with Christmas that you can really say it's a Christmas movie. Because you could watch
Bruce
this
Willis
any
say
time
ho,
of the
ho,
year.
ho at all?
No. You could watch the
Does he say anything like
he says
yippee ki yay? He says
yeah,
that, right?
yeah, yippee ki yay.
Mm-hmm. We can't finish it because he's gonna do it anyway.
That's not a daily double. Oops, I confused myself. She said
You gotta go to professionals.
yippee ki Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Okay, so everybody disagrees with me and says this is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
But
No.
oh, wait a minute. Henry Bemis is on my side now. Aaron is winning me over. Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie.
Okay.
It isn't a Christmas movie. Okay, but we'll just so you're on the fence is what you're saying, Phil. You're not going to commit either way.
I'd have to watch it again, but
That's
I
me.
agree with you.
Okay.
I do agree, but that also brings up what kind of movie is Nightmare Before Christmas? Is it a Halloween or Christmas movie?
Well,
The
okay,
best.
we can address that in a second. But
All right.
first I'll have to say, Eddie Winkler, $2. This is blasphemy. I'm glad that you paid me to say that, but you're wrong. But thank you for the
What, are you
$2.
crazy?
Okay. So okay, but how about this one? That's kind of tiny, but you'll be able to see it when I am.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
To me, there's no difference between this and Die Hard. Okay. Lethal Weapon takes place at Christmas time, but there is nothing thematically in this movie about Christmas.
Because he's in the Christmas tree lot.
Right.
And no one brings this up.
Remember they had the Christmas tree and he left the note to the crazy dude, that we've left,
Well, because the guys came in and that's when we do the on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was
Yeah.
Three Stooges thing that Mel Gibson did.
Yeah.
Phil, do you have an opinion on this?
Yeah.
I find it very interesting that no one ever brings up the
Yeah.
point about this being a Christmas movie, but they always do with Die Hard.
Yeah.
There's no difference between the two.
Yeah.
In terms of their action adventure films that just take place at Christmas time.
I like what Eric the Guapo has to say though.
What does Eric say?
Nightmare Before Christmas is both. It's like double duty.
I agree.
Yeah.
You can watch it at Halloween or you can watch it at Christmas.
And I'll do both.
So
That's my favorite one.
But I think it's both. Because
Oh,
thematically it is a Christmas movie, but it also thematically is a Halloween film.
yes. Gremlins.
That I'm
more.
more inclined to agree with that.
Yeah.
Because the Christmas is more of an integral part of the theme of the film than
See, I just
these
thought the whole
two.
thing was just don't eat after midnight.
Okay, well that's every day. Don't
Well,
eat
no,
after
you
midnight.
missed that one. This is another.
Oh, I'm sorry. He came back with more.
Yeah.
It's blasphemous to discredit my blasphemy comment.
It's double blasphemy.
Let's see if I can get another $2 out of him. That's blasphemous.
You're wrong.
You're wrong again. Thank you for the $2, Eddie. Appreciate it.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh gosh.
Well, look at this. The Christmas Party in Die Hard gives it the edge over Lethal Weapon, but there's more.
Right.
I think there's more Christmas background elements in Lethal Weapon than there is in Die Hard because
Really?
well, there's the Christmas party at the beginning, but they keep going over to Murtaugh's house and the Christmas trees up and the decorations and all that kind of stuff. So it's always in the background.
Look at his mullet.
Mel was a happening dude, man.
I gotta tell you, I think I've already told you, but I have a student with the most epic mullet right now. I'm not kidding. This kid's gonna be something someday. It goes down to probably like the middle of his back.
No kidding.
Wow,
serious
that's crazy.
party in the back.
That's serious.
And then this kid is awesome.
Party in the
Is he a
back.
jock though?
No, he's a tiny little thing, but he's so cute.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Kevin Thomas says, I mean, Mel Gibson does change from not wanting to kill himself and becomes a part of Murdoch's family. So kind of a Christmas message. That's more of a
What's that other one?
that's more of a psychological message
the
that you
angels
can
get
have
their
at any time
wings?
during the year.
Yeah.
What?
What's the one?
Oh, that's It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, the same theme. Isn't it?
That's a Christmas movie. That's got
Well, I know,
so
but
much Christmas.
same theme. They're just doing like a modern version, perhaps. I
And
don't know.
Lethal Weapon.
I'm just
It's a
saying.
metaphor.
Jimmy Stewart
Thank
wanted to
you.
kill himself because he was worth more dead than he was alive for his family, because he thought he was bankrupt because bank went out of business, all that kind of stuff. So that was more of a depression sort of. Mel was just nuts. Of course, he was depressed about his wife dying.
Wife died.
Right.
So would you be depressed, or would you go spend my money?
How much are you leaving me?
How much you paying for my life insurance? Sorry, this is a conversation we'll have later.
Yeah, that's right.
So if I disappear, with him.
Says Phil, you got to make a toy We the People Spike bat. That sold me back to your campaign. How about that, Randy Howell?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just saw you back. That's funny. I just added that digital tier to the add-on to the second book, but you got the physical tier. Thank you so much, Randy. Yeah, he's talking about this character who's this guy.
Let me hang on a second. Let me get rid of Mel, and let's put you here full screen.
Yeah.
There you go.
So this is like my patriotic kind of
like nice
Daredevil character, like Daredevil Casey Jones, and we have an ash can with him. That is the first part of a 3-part series ash can that we're doing for this campaign. So you guys can add that on, or the reprint pack actually comes with it. And I just got some new pages for this piece. It's going to be classic, black and white ash can, and the cover is going to be red paper. So you got that
print.
Cool. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
A print of that would be awesome.
Okay, I've got to respond to this. The reason for everything that happens in Die Hard is due to it being Christmas. It's not Christmas focused, but it is central to the film.
Are you crazy? Is that your problem?
Exactly. I mean, come on. That is like that's like the worst attempted justification I've ever seen.
Well,
in
it's
my life.
because
Did I read this?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I just did.
Yeah.
We did this by
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Randy.
I'm still so
I didn't.
Yeah, Bono as a student. No, this is like I should take a picture. This mullet is epic.
Oh, there's
nice.
another drawing right there.
Yeah.
You're the writer. You're not a
Right. I'm just the writer.
right.
Not
You're
just. Don't say just.
Well, no, I just
But
wanted to be sure that wasn't your
when I
art.
say I'm just the
No. We did giveaways for this character for 4th of July. I think we started them.
Nice. Yeah.
For this character. He's all patriotic. But I also letter my own books as well.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm
All
not
right,
just a
this
writer.
made me laugh out loud. So I got to give him props for that.
I laughed out loud too.
when I
Eric.
saw that. Every time Shelley drinks a White Claw, an angel shakes his head.
That's the first one I've had in over 2 weeks after
Oh,
my procedure.
oh my goodness.
Didn't want to like drink one and take a pain pill because breathing is important.
Die Hard 2 established it more as a Christmas event. Well, we're not talking about Die Hard 2, are we?
Oh,
Gee, many Christmas.
wow. Let's see. We got some sassiness happening tonight. I
Wanna
love
show-
watching Wizard of Oz in March to celebrate tornado season in Indiana. That's my favorite movie.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
It's just like this guy's a major player in your past.
But very
characters
current.
Oh,
And
look at that.
yeah, he's
Pretty cool.
taking the crap on that one.
Yeah, we did. Gave those out. Those are
Right.
Mudman says, "We the people look so freaking cool." There you go,
Yeah.
brother.
Thanks. Yeah, he's kind of
Oh, yeah.
we wanted that kind of Daredevil type character, but instead of being a lawyer, he's a courtroom sketch artist. So he
Cool.
sits in on the trials and sketching away, which is a big part of his aesthetic. And when you see like the inside of his bedroom and his apartment, he's got all the like criminals drawings on his walls.
Oh,
And
that's
if they
I like that.
get out of jail, they like bribe the judge, he goes and kicks their ass.
Nice.
You got
Or
some
what?
good high concept stuff, Bill. I like that.
Thanks.
Creative. I like that one. There was a
Well, Pete Kelly here now is saying that both soundtracks are majority Christmas songs.
that one, Trading Places.
Why
That's
did
at Christmas. Because he's dressed as Santa and he's eating the
I
salmon.
haven't seen that in so long.
That's
good.
blasphemy.
So isn't it Dan
super
Aykroyd?
chat you. That's blasphemy.
So it wasn't Dan Aykroyd dressed up as Santa Claus and ends up
Yes.
getting arrested or
Yes,
something?
it was the Dukes. Right?
See, I do see
I
the
love that
Daredevil
one.
Super Patriot vibe in there, Phil.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
here we go. Hey, see, when when you can't bring the people in yourself, you put up a line decker piece of art and it brings them in for you.
Yep.
So that's all I care about.
Hail Sean.
Put
Sean's
the people in
awesome.
there. Yeah, well, thanks for coming in. And you guys remember, of course, we're seeing some, I think, possibly some new faces, or at least some new people commenting. So
Yes.
always remember.
That'll do it.
Hit the Frankenstein Christmas theme in there. Phil also has a channel, a YouTube channel.
I
Phil,
do.
what's
Yeah,
your name?
Zabe Comics. Go over there.
Zabe Comics?
Yeah, sub to Zabe Comics. We do Monday streams, like after CG Kings. And then our Friday streams have been doing really well. It's just my brother and I, the Diaz brothers show, talking a lot about making comics, and a lot of this. We get a lot of chat input, which is really cool. You know, people I think like hearing about the process and kind of ideas we have going forward. So that one's very interactive. So check that out. And I also do shows like this. We're talking about other people's books with them too. I had you on, Aaron.
Yes, I vaguely remember. I'm old, but I do. There's this hazy, but I do recall going on there.
Yeah.
JW is defending me now. Live Free or Die Hard, happening on the 4th of July, proved that the entire franchise can occur regardless of the holiday it occurs on. Therefore, Christmas isn't really central to the film. I applaud you. In fact, I actually
Oh no, he's
am
gonna do it.
going to applaud you for that.
Woo!
And I think Spock has something to say about
Uh-huh.
this as well.
Logical.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it
We
is.
like it.
So
We like it.
I like it when people agree with me.
Ask Phil about what.
See, sequential treasures. Now, you can't make up your mind. He says, post art suck. It's because they lose the Christmas theme.
Oh, I
Oh, no. See,
Now,
wait a minute. No. I can't,
Okay.
I can't accept that. Okay.
see. So tell me about this tag team championship.
Oh, yeah.
What happened now? Yeah. Are you talking about the CG
Okay, that's 2.
WrestleMania thing?
Uh-huh.
I heard that was on last night, but I missed it. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
But I'm up on things. I do my research.
Where can we see this? I want to see this.
So
So
it was CG WrestleMania happened last night. It was on the channel Breaking Rad, if you look that up on YouTube. And they do this like every few weeks with, you know, different wrestling matches. So it all started with the CG Royal Rumble, where my brother and I won the tag team championship.
Wow.
And
Youth.
Yeah,
yeah, when we defended the titles last night against the Barton brothers. So yeah, you were a big part of the CG Kings match, Aaron.
That's what I hear. I heard
Yeah.
Ethan was whining that he went out in the first round, and he said he thought he was fighting me, but I don't know if that's
you
true
and
or
Graham
not.
look a lot alike in it.
Well, Graham right now is much more ripped than I am.
Ginormous.
Right.
He used to be big and ripped, but not so much
And
anymore.
I used to be small and ripped. So there we
Well, you
That's what
know.
happens when you get old. When
That's
we met,
right.
we were like,
We've met in the middle.
we were so uber fit. And, I was
Oh.
teaching aerobics every day. And
The good
it was
old
nuts.
days.
Oh.
We have no kids. And
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is.
No,
And
but
then-
it was fun. You know,
2 surgeries later, here we are.
Next, they're going to tell us there's no Santa Claus.
Stop it!
By the way, there
Stop
is-
it! Don't.
no.
Kids might be watching. Stop it.
Okay.
Aaron.
It's true. I forgot.
real.
This is a family show, despite
You
all the
were-
swearing.
You eliminated Ethan. I think maybe you owe an apology.
I don't know him anything.
I hear it. Kick
I
your feet.
bet on myself before this
I
started.
did. I said I had to go with low breasty.
Did you?
'cause-
Okay.
Well, I have to.
Because I was thinking of myself more as being fit in the good old days. If it had been the good old days, I would have destroyed. But now
they
I'm
would've
kind of
had you-
broken down.
Trim you with hair too.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh, she's sassy. The sass is strong with this one. Not the neck.
Not
They
the
bit my
neck.
neck. Oh, that's the only thing. Like, yeah, if somebody wanted to take me out, that's where you go for.
Ooh.
For the neck.
It wouldn't take long.
Yeah,
All right. Well, this silliness has gone on long enough.
I know.
We usually like to go about an hour and a half. We've actually gone over, Phil, because we had interesting conversation, which
That was
rarely
really
happens
fun.
on this show.
That was really good. You made us look good, young man. Thank you.
We'll bring it
trying.
back more often.
Oh,
No,
gosh.
you know, I was sitting there thinking, what am I going to talk to Phil about? What, other than just his project, right? And I was like, video games. I want
Video
to talk
games.
vintage video games, and that's
Good.
kind of stuff that
Nice.
people dig. So,
Yep. And again, a reminder to go check out Andy.
That's right.
Smith.
Andy needs the subs to get him over 1,000 for the end of the year.
That'd be a great one.
Phil needs the subs because he's young and he's collecting them.
Yeah, I'm almost
collecting them.
I'm almost to 900, I think.
Oh, you're
nice.
knocking on the door too. Excellent.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think I'm subscribed.
Again, remember, if you haven't yet, to back Wraith of God, or at least check it out. The link is in the description. And Phil's project that I'm going to Lost Pages. I almost said Lost Souls again.
That's 3.
Lost
Three
Pages. I
tonight.
know what it was. It's maybe it's Lost Pages 2. The link, it's in demand as well, and it's it's in the description. So you can hop over there and check that out and back that as well.
Yeah.
And check out his YouTube channel.
Can I show some exclusive art off before we
Let's
get out?
do it. Yeah, before we head out, show us some exclusive art, Phil.
All right. So actually, it's going to be on my screen share.
Oh, okay.
Here.
All right.
So here is
Ooh.
a double page, and
Ooh, look at
it'll
that.
be this is of course a vertical page, so you'll turn it when it's in her
Oh,
hands.
Cool.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
So yeah, so this is our crazy 90s ultra-violent character Krim, who is the imaginary friend of this girl. They grew up together. So in the first book, you actually see him as a little wacky imaginary friend, and then she forgets about him throughout her life. She grows up and goes through some trauma, and he comes back as this crazy, ripped, monstrous character, still best friends with her, wacky, lovable, but he's been fighting all of her inner demons all throughout her life. And so now only she can see him, and we'll find out in this story, other children can see him as well. So he kind of gives her super strength and powers to be a badass superhero. So that's
really cool. That's a really cool page. Look at the energy there and the detail. Very, very nice.
I can't wait to get this colored. So this is going to be the colored part of the story, and then the silhouette story, in which the hobo tells, is going to be in black and white. So here's a double page spread of the silhouette overtaking this car here with all of his dark energy. And in that story, there's spot coloring too for blood, and the bad guy shoots out this gold magic energy. His name's El Dorado. So that's from the main book for the silhouettes part. And then here is a page from the ash can, a big splash of the people swinging through the city on his baseball bat grappling hook.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. So
yes.
grab a copy. Tell your friends.
There you go. You heard it
just
here.
Subscribe to both Andy and the Z.
Oh, so wait a minute. I thought you said you had subscribed.
I just verified so that I wasn't lying.
Thank you. Yeah, and we do have one more.
Bill, that Eddie Winkler says he hates you. I don't know what that's about, but he says he hates you.
It's because Eddie's awesome. He's from Chicago too.
Nice.
And he makes kick-ass books. A book called Sovereign Wolf that crowdfunded last year. And he just hates me because of the artists that I somehow get to work with me. So
yeah, he said you'd understand.
Yeah.
Who's Andrew Clavin?
Aaron looks like Andrew Clavin.
Look it up. He may be somebody looking to get blown up here before we head out the door.
Oh, better make sure that.
Oh, and just to let everybody know, we do have our. Does it look like him?
Blow him up! Blow him up! Give him another one. Give him another one. That was a trifecta. Ew.
Shelley does not approve. Oh, this is funny. I hope Biden puts me in the same gulag as the Loprestes. I think they would be fun.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
We
Don't you want to show everybody Andrew Clavin?
Let's go.
He is as a writer of crime, which I love to read those books. But
yeah, that's like they say.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Oh my goodness. All right. That's that we could go on all night, but we won't because I have like leftover turkey pot pie I want to eat.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I made it too. Well, me and my mom made it. My 90-year-old mother, I put her to work, Phil, and it turned out great.
She got to earn her keep.
That's right. All right, man. Hey, thanks, Phil, for joining us. I really appreciate it. You were a a solid, not a solid, a spectacular contributor to our show, and I really
Yes.
appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and
Come back whenever you
everybody
want.
remember, like I said before, back his campaign, back mine, sub, like, do all that kind of stuff. It
All of
helps
it.
all of
The
us. So
whole
anyway,
thing. Yep.
but everybody have a great rest of your Sunday evening and have a great week ahead of you. And I'll be on Comicscape Kings Monday, tomorrow night, Professionals on Thursday, and who knows, points in between along the way. So
And I have no idea.
anyway,
I may never be back. No.
oh, we're hoping that you come
Oh,
back.
that's so
See,
sweet.
I mean it from the heart. Okay, so anyway, thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate it. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So thank you very much,
Thanks,
and
guys.
we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.